Finally, I'm back. 25 minutes and 38 seconds. I can't believe I'm 15 minutes late. Ugh, blame it all on that bloody fire engine.
Still need to work on your flexibility.
I'm trying, Miss AC.
Now, the final step.
Yes, the final step. Take a photo of the reunion. Although there was a little challenge at the end, I was able to complete the answer sheet successfully. What if I enjoyed the photo shooting? Twitching eyebrows, stiff smile.
You'll like him.
No, I'll be better, Miss AC. Unpredictable imagination won't be enough. A better plan with more details is also required. I won't let go one single minute until I accomplish the ultimate goal. I became a thief late in life, so I'm not yet good at dealing with emergencies beyond the plan. But, at least so far, I've given the correct answer to every question for the left. These are what Father used to protect.
You've done a great job.
Thank you, Miss AC. There's only one question left. The key question. The Rimet Cup. If I recapture Father's memories and glories, is it enough to make up for his regrets? Father, will he understand me?
Maybe you should meet him.
Okay. It has been some time. When the company went bankrupt, we couldn't even afford a decent cemetery. I wouldn't be surprised if a few wild animals jump out of nowhere in this desolation.
Excellent judgment.
Critters! It seems they've made this place their playground. Sorry, this is not the shiny crap you want. It's on an important mission.
Be careful.
Silence.
A crime group? Just to my likings.
This trial is mine to judge.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
An eye for an eye.
Intriguing, isn't it?
They're just little games.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Bravo!
Woohoo! Release!
Damn it! Watch my clothes! Damn it!
Peace and love! Touch my bag! Peace and love!
A tooth for a tooth.
Start me up! They're just little games. Rock, rock, rock! Change the world! Rock, rock, rock! Change the world!
Glad to be of service, my lady.
An eye for an eye.
Start me up!
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
The law is above all else.
Woohoo! Release!
Intriguing, isn't it?
They're just little games.
A tooth for a tooth.
Just like real diamonds.
Woohoo! Release!
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Resistance is futile.
Peace and love! My bag! Peace and love!
Off thou go.
Are you ready to be blinded?
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Are you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release!
Just as I will.
A tooth for a tooth.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Start me up!
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Hip hip! Hooray!
Whew. It's a rather wise decision to carry around Ziz popping nuts. Father, I brought the Heart of London for you. Do you remember it? That dim thief got sidetracked by the surprising slug spray and broke into the security room with it. After that, he turned over a new leaf. And things unattended have never come to his mind. But what I'm going to face is completely different from a poor little thief. That new security company had carefully arranged robots. They took action by the book and were heavily guarded. But there's no creativity in their defense. All actions were exactly as they were in the guidance on security. Not even as surprising as a fire engine. It should be the best of times for thieves. I'm sorry. I can't leave it to you. It needs to be sent to Sergeant Williams' office tomorrow evening on time. As evidence, it's quite important. But I have some interesting news. The world seems to have changed a lot.
Today we have Mr. Iverson from the New Humans Company, which provides security services for the soon-arriving Rimet Cup. As an experienced head of the company, he would love to share the stories of the Rimet Cup with us. Years ago, the Rimet Cup was under the protection of the most well-known security company, Ramirez, but magically disappeared overnight. It only took one day for Ramirez to retrieve the cup. This flourishing company received waves of compliments, and people were celebrating the story of a false alarm.
Everyone, including us, thought Ramirez defended their reputation. But, unfortunately, evidence from the verification agency showed that the Rimet cup they brought back was a counterfeit. They were confronted with the pressure of forgery suspect and the disappointment from all the peers. The imagination of Ramirez caused catastrophic havoc to the whole society. We then have to put aside the security theory held by Ramirez and return to the more science-based and reliable guidance on security. As it turns out, any security theories without regulations are castles in the air. It's a pure joke.
What a sharp comment.
Security measures require pre-built plan, advanced equipment, and reliable personnel. Ridiculous imagination is the last thing. The ideal answer to all of these can be taken from the new human security robots.
Father, when you were assigned the mission to protect the Rimet cup, did you ever imagine such a day would come? If we had conducted a quality check on that Rimet cup after receiving it, if we had investigated the transaction records of the client company, if we had verified the list of patrol officers, perhaps I would not be talking to your silent tomb today. Cheer up, Father. I will prove it all. Even if it'll lead me to a path different from yours. Real protection is more than defense. It's about attack. Mr. Iverson needs to learn a harsher lesson.
Extra, extra! The event's about to change London!
Hey, Tommy! Long time no see!
Regulus! Why are you here? I met you the day before! You show up so often these days! Did you get rid of those scouts?
They don't have time for me right now.
Yesterday, Captain Regulus encountered a weirdo.
Right. Ragged Lad claimed to have left us his last words in the newspaper.
Captain, I'm afraid what he said was a surprising note.
Never mind, it doesn't matter. Tommy, what's on the front page today?
Here, see for yourself.
The Rimet Cup exhibition starts today. Carnival for fans. New Humans is announced to undertake the Rimet Cup exhibition. More security robots will be put into use to replace human jobs. If all goes well, the security systems will be introduced to the police after the exhibition. London will embrace real peace. Far more reliable than humans, meticulous enforcers, an all-round urban security landscape.
It seems London will tighten the regulations. The government plans to launch security robots.
Stubborn tin monsters!
Yes, according to the description on newspapers, those robots can block out mobile signals and change the regional magnetic field. I'm afraid our broadcast will be affected.
Can we still borrow others' radio waves?
Of course we can't.
Ugh, crap! What kind of surprising no is this? If the robots take over London, my plans for a pirates gig will go down the drain. New humans. I get it. Ragged Lad is part of the robots team. Or maybe even a badass boss trying to take control of London. No wonder he seems to have a problem with the cops. Ugh.
Blimey! This one is huge! Are you going to provide your first hand to the press? They must be interested.
Never mind. He saved us once after all. A friend will persuade him to abandon this evil plan. Captain Regulus will never forget friendship for profit.
Damn shame. That's a heap of dosh. You can even get your cycle some fancy equipment.
Huh? Tell me first, how much do they pay?
Captain,
I was just curious. Just kidding. I have to go and do something more important now. Cheers, Tommy.
Bye! I'm here if you change your mind.
Breaking. Gemini 8 conducted first manual docking in space. Ugh. Fifth Fluffy Sports meeting is coming. Interested candidates, please sign up with your pet. Police notice. A man controlled a watering car with special means and deliberately violated public transit. He will be detained for 3 days as a punishment. How come? Party theme, the key points of my speech, host, future trend of art. None are mentioned. A brand new world was born yesterday. But most people don't have a chance to celebrate. Gloomy clouds haunt the sky of my utopia. Shame on London. Shame on the world. We need to change. Radical change. We won't be corrupted by entertainment. The bell of art will break the shackles of stubbornness. London has been trapped in long and dreadful night. What it needs is the sun, not the dull stars. Deserted street won't attract many people. They've been used to following a crowd. They can only spot the noticeable objects. We must throw a grand party of art to topple the mainstream, to blow more people's minds. And it shouldn't be contained only to streets. I get it. I get it. The eye-catching exhibition hall of the Rimet Cup will become the unprecedented, the craziest, and the perfect stage.